Hey, what's up everybody? This is GN, and on this episode of Aperture Fight Focus, we travel all the way to Spain at the PEKITI TIRSIA Tactical Association European Training Conference with Mandala Michael Dulu. When we see videos of training, a lot of it is missing. Oftentimes, it's part of a broader lesson that could take hours or days to fully extract. When we have only a small segment of a training curriculum, it's important for the viewers to understand exactly what they're watching so that we don't make false conclusions or a misunderstanding or a misinterpretation of what is actually being shown. This happens in every art, including the Filipino martial arts. What's important about this video is that it talks about training progression, mentality, and intent. It talks about visualization. While there's a definite validity to training how you fight and fighting how you train, you can't train full force 100% each and every time. If you get injured, your training stops. And that is why training methodologies and training progression is important. I've made a mistake before in the past where I see light movement and light training and I think to myself, that's not realistic. That's not how fights happen. Some students want art. They want the depth and exploration and the self-expression and the personal growth that comes with martial arts. There are drills and training methodologies to match that training goal. And then there are those who want it quick, dirty, and realistic. Please understand that while there is a training progression, that can be immediately delivered to you as well. But understanding that training goals differ may give us a better understanding or at least a better perspective on how to appreciate these kinds of videos. Please enjoy. My name is GN, and if you like the content here, please make sure to like our Facebook page and make sure to visit Aperture Fight Focused on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the video.
We won't be accurate, right? With the stress, I mean, the heartbeat is gonna be high. So I'm trying to use bold motion, okay? So when he would arrive, I would definitely try to hurt him wherever I can. So this is my primary concern, but this is definitely not be enough because this is gonna be kept welding, right? So if he would be coming, definitely I would impact. And if he would check anything, I would be working in here. If he would not be checking anything, I would be using this to go on the outside and eventually find my way out. I would probably have to do something here because the blade is gonna come, right? So I would likely work here, get on the outside and shoot back. This is where I would enter.
Oh. You okay?
Yeah.
And I think when people see these demonstrations, and yeah, you're fine, but in a real situation, you won't be. You just punch the guy in the face.
I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, I you know, sometimes people misinterpret Kali demonstrations because it's this, but in a real life situation, you're not going to be pulling back and being a gentleman to your friend over here.
No.
So
But you know, to be honest, also is the psychological way of working is very important. I mean, when we do our exercise, it's not like we are doing, okay, he's coming, I'm doing my thing, I'm going on the outside. No, the very first and very important thing is I want to hurt him. So we are training, he's my training partner. And even though I'm not going to do anything bad to my training partner, in my mind, I want to hurt him, okay? And there is no other way to do. I cannot go into that being gentle. So the problem is, how is it that in an encounter with a pressure, very quickly you're going to be able to build up, you know, that position where you want to hurt him. It's super difficult. So you have to do it at training, you know, to feel that thing that's coming up here. So when it comes actually to me, even I'm working in a slow way, even if I really don't want to hurt him, in my mind I want to hurt him, right? So when he comes here, even on my face, you know, I mean, my face is saying I'm gonna get something bad in here. And when I go outside here, also here, I'm actually trying to hurt him. I don't want to lose 1 second to hurt him, and whenever I move, I cannot make the economy of not hurting him. So even though I'm going here, my intent is to do whatever I can and to hurt him all the way. And I think it's important to say that because it's not about, you know, going in like, okay, it's just something technical, the knife is coming, I can see the knife, it's super easy. I'm going here, I'm going there, okay, I'm doing something, I'm getting out now. It's really about, even though I'm not gonna hurt him, I want to show that there is an intent in here. So when he comes to me, I'm like, see, I really want to put all my structure and everything. He comes, on the outside, I'm getting out.
I think that's very important. Just to have that
You can
mentality
with everyone. I mean, it depends also who is coming, what's the purpose of the people, and we have to acknowledge about what is the need of the people, why is it that they practice with us. It's just about adjusting. The idea is not to stay, drilling, it's to understand that any part where is it that you can enter, you put yourself back actually in the drill, and when you decide it, you impact the body with something that's more operational, but you put it in dynamic. So it's not like, okay, he's coming with a blade, so I have my blade, I'm being chambered, he's coming, I'm just entering. No, we have to start somehow by this, but the point is to put it in something that is more dynamic before we build more psychological pressure, and before we try to increase his body reaction that would be associated with suffering from the pressure of a real encounter. But I would say it's a work that we are doing for training purpose first and before all.